Good morning, Danielle. Same over here. Just I looked around, I was like, I don't really see anything yet. Uh, let's see. Add. Okay. So looking at my scanners today, top movers are things that don't have the best daily charts or news. So we'll just have to see how those want to go. I see BBAI getting some attention there, getting over the 14, but I don't know how that one's going to go anyway. That was in the mid float range. Don't see any low floats getting a whole lot of volume though, but they don't need a whole lot of volume to shoot. Let's see. All right. So let's jump over here and see what the SPY actually ended up gapping down quite nicely. To 447. I was watching this FBMF, but I don't know what it wants to do. It's kind of in a descending triangle. If it was gonna break, it would have broke on this third one. But it has a super small range today. But it is the lowest float with the most volume. What's up, Daniel B? Yeah. So yesterday I ended up taking a $50 loss overall. The first loss that I exited on accident was a $35 loss. And then I re-entered two other times for a $8 loss and a $5 loss. So it got me around that $50 area. And I just walked away. It's like, yeah, I'm good. Three trades on the same stock. The first one was the one that I should have held, but oh well. Um, but I do like looking for that setup though. Little bounce off the bottom when shorts are least expecting that pop. But yeah, we'll see what happens today. SBMF coming on back up to the $6. I want to see what the high out of the open is gonna be. We got resistance at the 625 and resistance at the 650. So it looks like every quarter dollar. And then 75 up there at the top, or around the 75, 85 area. BTAI coming on down. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't go yesterday either. It'll probably be one of those that goes later on down the line. I mean, I would just keep it on watch, definitely. It's above the $5. It pushed up off of this little $2 range. Just has so much upward potential, seemed like. But we'll see. Once it tests levels and kind of shows us what it wants to do. The 9 EMA on it almost has caught up. It's at the 467 now. So it may go down and test this halfway mark on this big green candle here, which was the $4, and then see if it can hold there. But Was expecting more yesterday. And I didn't trade this one because of the small range. It moving what, $1 maybe. SST at least gave me $2 per share. Let's jump back over here to the scans. There's Orlando's baby ABBV. What are you doing? Still going up. Not that much volume. Everything else is negative in here though. Let's see. Okay. A lot of red still across the chart, so we should see some things come back green. SoFi, Twitter. The only thing about the setup that I'm looking for is it takes time for it to build, man. It takes a little bit of time for it to kind of show me what it wants to do. It's not something I can just jump the gun on. Daniel B says China and Europe was down, so I do not expect U.S. market to go up today. Okay. China. Let's go check out some news while we wait. Go and look at maybe what futures dip amid hawkish Fed remarks, added sanctions. JP Morgan, labor shortage. Musk refiles Twitter disclosure to show he's an active investor. That's not good. Jack Dorsey. Good morning, Lauren. Wirecard investors. Another nice morning. Starting off with some trading and a good old orange. Looks like Twitter will go down today, negative 46 target. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Let's go. I put Twitter on the death list. Breaking ranks, Hungary, Russian stocks, shrug new sanctions, oil climbs, Tesla cyber rodeo. See, none of this news is really like super interesting to me. How Tesla CEO Elon Musk Twitter stake could affect his legal battles. Hmm. Got about 15 minutes to the bell. Twitter getting its final test right at the 50, about to absolutely dive today. It's going to be nasty. All those shorts will be entering at 50. It's like it's already begun. They already hitting it up. All right. If you guys see anything on your watch list that I do not see, let me know and we will take a little look see. Good morning, SB. Brez. Utah. Good morning, GD. In here, little bit of a slower morning. Watching the SPY gap down and watching for Twitter to absolutely eat dirt today under the 50. There was news like a couple hours ago or whatever that Elon Musk saying he's an active investor, right? So if he's an active investor, he can take his shares whenever he wants. He can definitely pull out and still hold his little position that they gave him on the board if he wants to pull out some of that 9% stake. Oh man, I could see him just being like, yeah, just pull out $1 billion. Drops the stock $20. Maybe he's doing it because he doesn't like Twitter. And he doesn't like what Twitter represents, and he just wants to drop their stock anyway. Smart moves. Lawrence says today looks like a good day to finish up my book. Can't look at my PC screen too long anyways. What's wrong with your PC screen? Is it broken? Didn't Elon already make 720 million since buying Twitter? I think he did. That stock, I know his entry was definitely way before everybody else got in. That man probably got in down here at 35, 30 or 40. And then he filed his taxes. Okay. I had jaw surgery Monday. Looking at my screen makes me dizzy and puke. Oh, well, that's not great. That is not great at all. Are you still primarily on liquid diet or what? You should be. If it's just been Monday, unless you got some crazy painkillers. That's why I wanted you to go for me. No, I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't have a problem with the dentist. It's just you know, I don't know. I just don't like going. I have crazy painkillers, but I'm still on liquids. Mm-mm-mm. Yep, liquid diets are the greatest thing ever. All right, so we got 5 minutes to the bell. SBFM has kind of faded off of the $6 there in a nice little downtrend. I just have to see where the high of day is on that one. During the intraday, BTA has given back everything. So definitely looking a little weak there. Less volume as well, only a million shares traded. The SPY still looking very, very bearish after this gap down. But you know the SPY, you can always just change its mind and be back up to 460. Can't really eat or drink tough because I can't open my mouth far enough, and I'm not allowed to use a straw for 2 more days. Should have held my short position in SNLD for the last week. I would be up another 1,000. SNLD. Up SNDL. They let you short this? Well, that's crazy. This guy shares the short. That's crazy. Are you shorting with TOS or some other kind of platform? Because I know TOS, doesn't have the best list of short locates. But if they allow you to short that little boy, go for it. I see SBMF going on down there to the 550s. I think that thing is it had this support down here of the 530s, but the $5 is coming in hot as it comes down. Um, let's see. What's up, Lori? SB says so marijuana is going to be decriminalized federally in the US. Probably. Probably. Yeah. In most states. It may take a while to work its way through all the states, but I know here in Mississippi, if Mississippi is doing it, we're usually the last to do anything. We're the first on the worst list and the last on the best. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Cause I think it's already legalized in Mississippi. In I would have to check. I don't even know. I know I saw it in the news though. Lawrence says the bill made it through the House, but the bill still has to make it past the Senate. We have about a minute left to the open. We'll see who wakes up. Couple of seconds left. All right, so the market is open. See if Twitter takes a nosedive here. Let's see if they can absolutely short it through the 50. Jumping up there a little bit, giving the short some time to enter. SBFM going on down there through that 550 mark. So yeah, it's probably going to be going down for a little bit. 50 coming back into play on Twitter. Bouncing back up a little bit, but I know that's going down. BBAI. High of day. High of day, the 15 on BBAI. A little bit higher float on that one. Tilray popping up there as well. Another marijuana stock, cannabis stock. BTAI, DC. Okay. So we're looking at the top movers. BBAI jumping all the way up there towards the top of the 1621. Twitter now crashing the 50. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that one. If you're shorting that one, good job. You know, $50 whole dollar resistance came down under it. Tested above it just momentarily and now about to take a ride down today. But I'm not going to be watching that one. Let's go to the next. BBAI, a little bit bigger. Tilray coming down as well. So at least we're seeing the high of days and what kind of sentiment is in these stocks, which is looking like downward. Also remember that the SPY did gap down. Let me see where the SPY is right now. So it gapped down from the 51 down here to the 446 and is pushing down a little bit more. High of day was the 44.47. This almost looks like it's in a halt. Just not moving. Yep, halted. All right, BBAI halted going down. Tilray, will you go? Is everything on a halt down today? Or nah? At least we got the high of day. And I'm going to start marking these charts up in just a minute. Let a little bit more time pass. SBMF all the way down to that bottom there of the 540. Just not looking good at all anymore. Had what I thought was good catalyst. I also had a shelf registration, and I guess just not getting enough love to stay up. BTAI. Okay. So TUFN went down. DC. BTAI. UTAA. Don't like that one. Okay. Don't know what the float is on Tilray. Let me go check that. Tilray float is huge, massive. So it's probably going to close down its range. And the bad thing about that float being so big is when it closes down its range, it's already headed downward. So who's going to buy this thing back up is the question. It went from a low of the 750 up to the 8. So about 50 cents running. And then that 50 cents is going to continue to close down throughout the day. So we'll see. We shall see. But it's already red on the day. Good morning, One Life. BTAI. Got the high of day there at the 2193. Really, really red. Let's look. Market watch. Yeah, the whole market is kind of bleeding right now. Whole lot of red out here. Apple, Google, Microsoft. Tilray trying to get back up with all its might. So came back down here to 753. Now up, what, 20 cents from the 50? So definitely not that same excitement that we saw in that first candle. Closing down the range. We should see smaller and smaller bodies on that. BBAI is still halted downwards. Yeah, One Life sitting on cash, waiting on the next move. Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. BBAI opened up. Gap down just a little bit. The hour chart, man, it gave back a lot. Super steep trend. No buy on that one. Down 11%. ETAI. $750, so it's definitely making its way back to the 750 with some momentum on Tilray. $750 getting touched. So that's really bearish to me. 10,000 shares sitting at the 750, probably gonna get sold through. Disappeared there. Let's see. One Life said, wait. One Life says market. I can't see where she wants to go. I have a level to go long mapped out, but it's lower than this level we're at. So I'm thinking I'm still selling. It's still a selling opportunity, but I don't see position I can get in at the moment. BBAI continuing to crash down 16% now. Getting killed down there. Tilray continuing to hold up that low of the 750. You have trouble shorting in the lows. I prefer to pop to sell. Is Pfizer? What is Pfizer doing today? See it up here. It's pretty much the only thing that's green today. Pfizer hawking up there at PFE. I need to look at the news. Pfizer, top news, should you get the COVID vaccine booster? Moderna confirms COVAX turned down more COVID-19 vaccine doses. Okay. I don't know about that one. Just kind of ripping up today. And then the other one was ABBV, which Orlando usually trades. So he may be playing that. Tilray. Okay, so I think I got all of them now. DDL is Ding Dong Company. Chinese company there. It's up almost 10%. It did gap down and then come up. TLRY, you took a small position on it. Where is it? At 767. Nice. So the top here is the 795. See if we can get an obvious trend set up here. Or will it just be a grinder upwards on the day? If it's a grinder, it's definitely it's not gonna fit my trade plan. I don't like that one. Pfizer still going up, so it moved from the 50 up to the 52 today. I'm trying to see what the news was. It's just like no news. It's just going up. Pfizer price target moved from 57. I mean, yeah, 257 from 46. All the news is talking about COVID booster shots. So, and all that news is like from days ago. Till rate up to the 88s. Yeah, that one's done. That one may also be done. Till rate up to 790 there. Getting up to high of day. 794, throwing a wick up there. So Nice little pump up there. Up to the $8 from the 750. Nice little dollar range. SPY still crumbling down to the 445s. So high of day was 447. Expandio. So this thing has the trend at what, the 560s, 560-ish. Getting a little jump up there. Oh, okay. Tilray still playing around that $8 level. Threw a wick up to the 804 at one point. Definitely taking its time. It does have a much higher float of 400 million. So I'm trying to see where is it going to start closing down its range, or when, I guess, because it had a 50 cent range out of the open, and it just covered about 50 cents on this explosion. 763. Yeah, about 50 cents. So it should be closing down. Exit Tilray at 795. Nice trade, man. Nice trade. It is taking its time. It may be a grinder throughout the day with that big old float. Very poppy. Look at that. That thing is poppy. Yeah, it's gonna be a grinder. You gotta hold those types. SBFM coming back up momentarily. So high of day now is the 579. Came right up to this trend here of the 584. You can see a little bit better on the hour chart. Found some rejection up there. But that support continues getting tested and held over at the 530s. So we'll see if it actually wants to break it down here in a second. Yeah, this thing may take quite a little bit of a dip here back under the 8. See if we can see those 788s. We'll come back down here and test these levels. That was a nice exit though, Donnell. Yesterday I cut that trade. So I took 3 trades on SST. The first one I accidentally exited, which was a $35 loss. And then I took 2 more trades, which I lost a $8, and then $5. But they were the same position size, with the same idea that it was going to go up a little bit higher. But the first one was the one that I should have been holding, but I accidentally exited. So it was a $50 loss grand total. Not horrible, but definitely human error in there on that first exit. Tilray trembling around that $8 level. Anything else? Dallas calls out CLVR. CLVR. Getting some action. CLVR. Clever leaves to present in upcoming investor conferences is news from yesterday. Plans to export dried cannabis flower from Colombia. That's from the 4th. Any other news? Cleaver Leaves Holdings. Cleaver Leaves. Yeah, so that's another cannabis stock. CLVR. We're seeing pops in the cannabis today. CBFV or FM did do a high of day, but I want to see my setup, man. And I don't know if I'm gonna get that setup today. The way it's looking, especially if it breaks down this bottom of the 515 and breaks $5. That's not gonna look good at all. CLVR. Tough. It pretty much did the same moves as Tilray. almost identical. Yep. So yeah, these types right here that give those fake breakouts and all, this is to kill those folks that scalp real quick. Like if you're not in right here at what 770 whatever, and you try to get in here, this thing's gonna pop you all. It's just gonna take. And the thing is, it'll grind higher, but it'll just take you for a nice little ride, yanking and jerking and all that. Right now, though, I think TLRY is just taking the attention from CLRV since they're both cannabis stocks. But CLRV is lower float, so this moved from the 210 area up to the 236. CLVR. Float of 15.9 million on CLVR. In Florida of the US, they do it all. Let's go look at CLVR. No shelf registrations or anything like that. Tilray just got its earnings. And a nice little pullback there. It's too steep right there. Tilray back under the 8. So we do have a high of day now of the 815. Dallas says I'm out. Took a scalp for the W. Nice. Later, Orlando. Orlando says hi and bye. Next few minutes we should know. 50 shares. Y'all are talking about Twitter. Where did it end up stopping? 25 cents from the 50. I think it's still got a lot to go down. 49 up to 50. Till rate coming down. Man. Yeah, CLVR gave back pretty much everything. It went down even faster than Tilray. But it gave a nice little 214 up to the 240. So about a 20 cent run there. Twitter continues to play in this range, has a high of day of the 50.58. Um, Wait, Elon sold 300,000 Twitter shares next day after he purchased 9%. Wow. That's insane. Dallas is winning on CLRV or wait, CLVR. Getting some pops off of there. Has a little bit of a flattening top here on the 5 minute, but I can't really see it on the higher time frames. But the 50-12, let's see how it holds around this level of resistance. 50-12. Will it get shorted back down into this level? Yeah, Dallas, I was looking at that one too. It's got a nice little downtrend. And I saw this little trend that it's on right here, uh, up this level, and I was just watching it, watching it. Has the trend right now is the break of the $6 is where it needs to get to. But it's definitely not looking horrible. It held this previous level of support here that I thought it was going to end up failing, but it didn't. So building slowly. For it to go green on the day, it will need to pass what price level? It will need to get back up to the 555 is where it needs to start holding. 555, which isn't that far away. Tilray just playing around with the 8 again. Really, really big resistance at the $8 level. Yeah, Twitter is definitely looking iffy, but it's coming back within this range. If it fails this little level of the 49.79 here though, you could still be good. But it's just kind of going sideways today. I guess people are digesting the news. The SPY is continuing down as well to the 444, just grinding its way down. That thing is definitely holding above this $50 level though. It's not looking great. All right, let's see if we can start getting some type of trend set up. It may just go right through this trend. I believe it will. Is that a valid trend or no? Okay, invalid trend. Wants to make a new high of day. See if it can push through that 50-50 there. Definitely giving shorts plenty of time to enter above this level of the 50. But I think the sentiment is bearish on it. Throwing up a little wick. False breakout, or is it a real breakout? Can it hold above the 50.57? So we got a new little high of day up there on the wick. I don't like the way that's moving. Very small little breaks and making small little high of days. Not really getting that push out yet. Tilray came off the $8. Coming on down. CLVR coming into a point. On the 4-hour, doesn't look too great anymore. SBFM. Can we continue going up this little uptrend? Or are you going to go ahead and break down and break the low of day, which is the 512? ETAI. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave that on there. Dallas is calling a double top on I think he was trading CLRV. Or wait a minute, not CLRV. The Twitter. Twitter did push on up there to the pre-market high. Wow. Giving shorts a whole lot of time to enter. Coming on back down. We want to see it crash the 50 now. It's still good to go for downwards movement. SBFM breaking on down. MF. Let's see, what is MF talking about? I'm glad you said there was the security, because first I was like, oh, okay. Miss Fresh shares. Statistics. Let's see what we got here. Float, a little bit higher float on that one. Shares outstanding. Okay, 235. What do they do? Operates online and offline integrated on-demand retail in China. It's another Chinese stock. Scary, scary stuff right there. Why is Twitter doing this? It should drop. Like, literally. It has no reason to be up. All the sentiment is bearish. No matter how much it pushes up today, it's going back under 50. And I think DB's call out of the 46 is definitely doable for a check down to the 46. I don't always agree, but if it makes sense, if it makes sense, I'll agree. Wait a minute. Let me see. Lawrence said, wait, you only took one trade on MF. He was considering going back in. You built a deception deck that is OP and disgusting. Can't wait to wreck Ben with it. Hey, you know, if you can do it, let it fly, man. Ben's got some nasty little decks as well. Deception is just nasty all around. Deception and magic is OP. It's too strong. One Life said you're thinking not thinking. Give credit where credit is due. Look at Tesla, extremely overvalued. It's Elon that's pushing the valuation, nothing more. Let's see Tesla. Yeah, I think Twitter's coming on back down, man. It doesn't matter, but Elon, I know the stocks that he's involved with do some crazy stuff because they almost become meme stocks when he gets with them. So I guess you have to take that consideration into effect. But I think this thing is going under 50. That's just my bias right now. I don't care who's connected to it. Tesla is different. It's a literal company that is creating, that is making, that is doing. Twitter is just a company where people can share information, to say that lightly. They just share information on Twitter. Okay, SBMF. Starting to see a little bit of a trend there. Be 20 cents down at this position for it to try to get out of here. Our chart still not looking great. I'd love to see it get over that 550 and start holding. or either just break out of this 15-minute downtrend and start holding. But as of now, I'm not too interested. Let's see. What do you say? What do you say? Who is this? Wow. I tell you what, these people go out of the country. You don't see him for a while. I thought he was dead. I was reading about those new cartel initiations where they make their members consume human flesh, and it's just why? Why? Let's go, Twitter. Get on under that 50. Um, let's see. Yeah. Tesla is extremely overvalued. It's Elon pushing. He has yet to beat my nature my nature deck. One Life says, "Yeah, you're right." And then, or no, Lawrence says, "Yeah, you're right. Tesla is a 1,000 share stock." I'm not saying Twitter won't pull back eventually, but it's still early in the news cycle to and first pull back from recent high. We will watch for failure at previous close, and that can start a fall. And the heavier the selling in front of that area will give confirmation, I believe. And then Jeffrey Damier, is that how you say that? You don't like Jeffrey Damier? I don't know who that is, to be honest. I I don't know who that is. SBFM. Is he a strategist or something? Damir. Sorry, Damir. Damir. Jeffrey Damir. Yeah. Is he like a market strategist or something? Like a Wall Street's guy? CLVR all the way back down to $2. That thing is over with. Tilray also took a nice little plunge. Let's see. Lawrence says there are many cultures throughout history that had warriors who consumed human flesh. Mainly, it was believed that you consume the life force and strength of the person with their flesh. One Life laughed about that, and then he laughed even harder. And then Lawrence said, "LOL, no, he is a serial killer." And then Lawrence said, "Thanks, Lawrence." Oh, he's a serial killer. Got you. Okay. Yeah. I would need to look him up. HH Trader, you sweet, sweet summer child. I'm gonna look him up, man. I was born in the winter. Demir. I mean, I just don't know him straight off like that. I gave him all kind of accolades. Being an investor. Well, I guess he wasn't a partial investor. He just was in a different market. Domer. Domer. It's pronounced Domer. Okay. Domer. SBFM continues to hold this little trinket. Want to see it get out of this level of the 550, and I'll be interested. But it's running out of volume. Oh, Twitter continues to just amp up. See the Twitter drop any more news? Twitter, where are you? Twitter, the value of the companies Elon Musk sits on the board of will blow your mind. I guess. Definitely took quite a rip up though. $2. SPY is back up over the 445s. Man, are we gonna see anything other than it's only 931? And Twitter was the biggest mover today. Twitter and Tilray. Come on, 540s. Start holding. Almost back green on the day. SPY has most likely formed the low of day. Dallas says, let's see where the SPY is. What is this? The 4450? 4450? We have to see the reaction there. Can it go ahead and break down 4450? But it is looking like it's going to test it very soon here. Seeing SBFM make some small moves. Okay. How does it feel about holding up this trend here? Top of this body is the 555. Summary. Okay. Twitter. Twitter's still pushing though. Wait a minute. No 15-minute green candle yet either. 70% chance of LOD to be exact on the SPY. Okay, so we're coming up to the 550s. We'll see if it can hold. Has a little uptrend. 550s, 556. Very quick lunch up there. Can you hold? Oh my gee whiz. Okay. Gonna let it consolidate a little bit. There's a very fast move upwards. Need to see a low here. Come on, don't go back under the 550. No. Jumped up there and touched the trend there. Oh no. Again, validating the downtrend. Okay. Well, have to wait a little bit longer. Did get over the body of this previous candle of the 555 there. But giving it a second. Bottom of this candle is the 537. Right on that 550. This candle close up in about 50 seconds on SBMF. Definitely coming back green. So looks like we're gonna get a nice little test of this downtrend here. 567, 565. Giving it some time to give us a red. All right, so now got a little trend. Just needs to hold over the 530s. Pulling a red to or green to red move there. Twitter coming back down yet? Nope. $5.11 is the bottom. Yeah, that thing definitely gave a funky little move on Twitter. Guess it is gonna become a meme stock. Let me see. Nice, Dallas. You got 3 wins in a row. Let's see. One Life, DB blew through the previous close. Nothing important. Okay, figured you were out around there. Boom. Strength. Okay, so Dallas says I see a volume strength analysis level on SBFM where it currently is. It's derived from the initial breakout at the Fidelity and TD Ameritrade Open. Yeah, I just want to see if it'll hold this little uptrend. If it doesn't, then that's going to be kind of bad. So the previous downtrend is at the 534. It is going back red on the day after that little pullback. And not looking great now. A lot of short pressure here going into the 525 level, the $0.25 level. But Twitter, though, in other news, is going to $60. Oh my goodness. Tilray. Dallas. All right, Dallas. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you jumping in. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe. Remember, we have Framework Fortune website that you can go and check out. We have a Discord you can get into. But yeah, just check us out at Framework Fortune. You can check out the home channel. You can check out the crypto channel. All of that. Tilray has a high of day up here, the 815. That is a steep, steep trend there. Okay, we're back up to the 550s. We're holding this level here of the 535. I want to give it some more time. It's holding out of that first downtrend, but I just want to give it some time. I want to see a real break here at the 534 to confirm that it's done. Oh, okay, Dallas, got you. All right, so Twitter hit a high of 52 up there. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Tilray gonna be making smaller moves throughout the day. Lost this volume here. So volume is 1495. That's not C. Just want to see this thing hold the 550. That's all I'm interested in. Okay, there's a 550. Can we get a candle to close above it though? All right, so we have a previous bottom here of the 535. We'll see how this candle closes. Right on that 550. Yeah, this thing's so back and forth. All right, Twitter's looking like it's gonna go ahead and get over 52 and start to hold. 2 cents away from the 52 break. Guess Twitter was the move, man. Twitter was the move. Nice $2 rip on Elon Musk name. Can we get this thing just to sit on the 550? We have, yes. Where we at? Where we at? I'm gonna go up there, man, because I don't understand what she's saying. She should be able to. What? I have to go up there later on the day, I guess. What's the name? I forget. What? What was it? Okay, SBFM is making its way, holding this little uptrend over the 550. Still waiting though for this thing to come on back green. Top is the 573. Looking a little tight. What? What? Oh, I gotta. So I am definitely losing interest in SBMF. It was holding up this little trend, but has looking like it wants to break it. 539 here. Tilray. Tilray went back up there to $8. I am probably gonna have to hop off of here and get to this client so I can get these things volume strength analysis. Ben, he's in BTAI. I bet he's getting burned on that. Let's see, BTAI, where is it now? He got in at this 20 section 2019. It should be up like $1 or something. Shorts did win for quite a while on that one. A nice little redemption bounce, but I don't know how high it's gonna go. And y'all are talking about the volume strength analysis. You should look it up. It's a technical way to look at volume and price to define key levels. Consistently profitable and it's good in my is my definition of good. Yeah. All right, Tilray did come back up to $8. I am going to have to hop off of here and get to this client. They are having some T for technical issues. I'm just going to continue watching the market today. Don't know if I'll take any stabs at anything. SB isn't looking the greatest now, cracking down this downtrend. So, and Twitter is definitely just gone, just far gone. And those were the two movers that I really liked on the day. Tilray, I was on the fence about. 750 back up to 8. So nice 50-cent moves there on Tilray. But yeah, I'm gonna have to bug out. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow morning. If I don't take any trades today, or if I do take any trades today, I put it in the Discord. If I don't, I probably won't, and just continue watching the market. But I need to get to this work, right? If I'm not red in the market, I am definitely gonna be green on the day. CBTAI got all the way back up there to 21 just briefly. But if you're gonna continue trading, be careful. And okay, yeah, I gotta shut this down. Be careful, and I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow morning. What is it tomorrow? Thursday. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.